Cornish pasties.
So cute.
So what? Just eat them?
Party like a celeb with Iceland.
Welcome back to the final of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here 2008. The phone lines have now reopened, so you can carry on voting to choose your winner. Votes already cast for Joe and Martina will still count.
If you want Joe to win, it's 09011 32 32 06.
Or if you want Martina to win, it's 09011 32 32 07.
Calls will cost 50p from a BT landline. Calls from mobiles and other networks may be higher.
Lines close in just over 10 minutes, and votes cast after that time will not be counted, but may still be charged.
But first, it's time to meet our third place celebrity. He managed 21 days in the jungle, but moments ago, your votes meant that George Takei was to leave the camp forever.
George will be joining us in a few moments, but first, as he completes his walk back to his former life, let's hear the thoughts of his fellow camper.
Gorgeous George is an inspiration to all.
George is a true gentleman with a voice as rich as golden syrup. He's a man that is a pleasure and a privilege to know.
George's just a gentleman, a legend, and a great role model.
Everybody loved talking to George. He saw something good in everyone. He's serene. I love George. Everybody loves George.
And here he is, your third place celebrity, George Takei! How are you? Hello, give us a kiss, George. You've kissed everybody else in there.
Absolutely. We're a great big family.
Come in and see yourself. So how are you feeling?
I am feeling glorious.
Are you?
It has been a fantastic experience.
You went the whole distance.
I never dreamt I would. I thought it would be great fun and a great lark, and certainly a challenge to do this. But I never thought I'd make it to the final three. So I am absolutely delirious with joy.
Great. Well, you look like you had a wonderful time in there and made some fantastic friends. Let's take a look at some of your jungle highlights. Here they are.
Reporting for duty. Prove thy courage to the sticking point.
I am sitting on top of the world.
You're going to be great.
Just rolling along.
I see your game.
Just singing a song.
Ollie, 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 tits in the trolley, playing with the jingling-ling. I mean, it's not beans as we know it. Really like imprisonment. Sheer, raw horror.
I got myself! I'm bleeding!
This is gorgeous George you're talking to.
I'm sitting
Where's the lube?
of this world, just rolling along.
Very nice.
Rolling along.
You have opened up a new world for me. Oh my, it was wonderful. We did it. My horizon now has been widened.
Action-packed. You're an action man, George. You're an action man.
Isn't that something? At this senior state, I'd had all that action, all that wonderful experience, and I can't thank I'm a Celebrity people enough for this. It has been a lifetime of incredible, absolutely unforgettable experience.
Oh, it's been a pleasure to have you, George. Now, before you went in, you said you wanted to discover something new and test yourself. Has the jungle provided that for you?
It certainly has. The greatest gift has been the friendships I've made. They are going to last a lifetime.
Yeah.
It's not ending with today. We're all going back to our respective homes tomorrow. I can't believe it's come already. We're going to be on a plane flying home.
Wow.
But our friendship is going to continue, and it's going to crisscross all over the world.
Oh, good. That's good. So what were your first impressions of your jungle home when you first arrived, George?
It was magical. That horrific hike, and I fell down.
Yeah, you did,
and I was determined not to do that, but the ground just gave underneath me, and I was rolling and rolling and rolling. And thank God for that the tree that I caught in my crotch. That stopped me. Yes, thank God for that crotch. But when we arrived there, after that horrific hike, these floating lights in this wonderful sylvan rainforest setting. It was magical. And then the most anachronistic thing of all, this 2-decker London bus, just like on Oxford Street, sitting there wrapped in the vines and the jungle ferns. It was amazing. And then, in deference to my seniorhood, and there are certain advantages to being old, they gave me the upstairs penthouse there.
And there you remained for
I remained there for the whole entire 3 weeks.
Now, you say it was magical down there, but it wasn't always a peaceful place to live, was it?
No.
Have a look at this.
David wants to do the truffles. We can eat the truffles, but can we...
Listen, why is everyone arguing about it? Leg of meat, man.
We haven't got a problem, all right? Just cut it, because we haven't got a problem.
You know it was uncalled for.
Not everybody does feel like this, Carly, okay? Everybody does.
Esther isn't right on this occasion, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not going to argue with you, Esther.
Thank you.
I think it's rather pathetic.
Dear God!
There was a lot of squabbling and arguing. Was that difficult to...
The worst was that unending, relentless, torrential rainstorm that lasted, I think, 4 days and 4 nights. And everything turned wet and cold, and those haphazardly placed stone steps coming down from the bus turned slippery and deadly.
And everybody got a bit snappy and snapping at each other.
It was very hard.
Now, there were a few arguments like we just saw there in camp, but you did, like you said, strike up some good friendships, and you had a very special bond with one person in particular. Take a look at this.
My Joey.
I just find George, him so interesting, and I could sit and talk to him for ages, and he's got this really calming influence with me. You know, like if you're with your granddad when you're a kid, I feel really comfortable around him.
I love George. I've really grown to love the man since I've been in the jungle.
Love in another sense altogether.
And you're definitely going to keep in touch after this?
Absolutely. I'm going to visit him when I'm in London. I know where he lives.
There's no escape.
And he knows where I live in Los Angeles, and I'm going to share so much of my hometown with him.
Great. That's good to know.
George, you've been an absolute legend and given us all great joy watching you. Thank you so much for taking part.
It has been a joy on my part as well, and memories that will live and stay with me forever.
Oh, thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you, George.
So nice.
Thank you.
George is our 3rd place celebrity this year. The lines are about to close. This is your last chance to vote for your king or queen of the jungle.
To crown Joe, call 09011 32 32 or 6.
If you want to see Martina on the throne, it's 09011 32 32 or 7.
Calls cost 50 pence from a BT landline. Calls from mobiles and other networks may be higher.
Lines close in just under 5 minutes. Votes cast after that time will not be counted, but may still be charged.
So after a courageous performance from all 3 of them in the trials, Joe, George and Martina knew they were in for a feast.